to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Smack to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Counting and a win. And a win. Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And
locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit.
Good morning. Welcome to our broadcast here on Real Sports Live, coming to you from Harlingen, Texas. 32-6A softball between the Los Fresnos Falcons and the Harlingen Lady Cardinals. This game on Real Sports Live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Welcome to our pregame show here. Rudy Zamariba Jr. manning the camera and the switcher. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Gemma Ruiz, Hendrik Rodello getting some photography for us. So 32-6A action. Los Fresnos comes into this one 3-1, suffering that loss in extra innings to Westlake on Tuesday night. The close-in matchups will have the national anthem, the pregame festivities after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
In San Benito, Texas.
Alrighty, welcome back here to the pregame show once again. So Los Fresnos and Wesco were the lone undefeated on Tuesday night. The Lady Panthers win that one. Just a battle on the diamond and on the mound. Fresnos falls to 3-1. Wesco improved to 4-0. And talk about this matchup.
Bay or both. Sun rises and sunsets daily. Memories made all.
So once again, folks, Harlingen suffering that loss to San Benito in the Battle of the Arroyo, and it's a beautiful day for softball. A very windy day indeed. I remember 7 days ago we were here for Westago in Harlingen, and it was a very cold and windy one. And today, just beautiful weather, temperature 73 degrees. Hardly clear skies and very windy conditions, folks. And that wind is blowing in. This ballpark faces north-northwest, and that wind is definitely going to be blowing in. Very, very windy. Again, wind coming in from the southeast as this ballpark does face northeast. So the balls will fly, folks, and there's a lot of firepower on this squad. So we get you the starting lineup for the Lady Falcons. Leading things off, the shortstop, Andrea Guevara. Batting second, the second baseman, Tania Rodriguez. Batting third and in the circle, Gabby Guevara. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Victoria Altamirano. Batting fifth behind the plate, Natasha Gonzalez. Batting sixth at third base, Crystal Perez. Batting seventh at center field, Teresa Villa. Batting eighth, Avery Hayes, who'll be playing at right field. And the DP, Dakota Martinez, who's in line for Mackenzie Belzo, will be playing first base. Lady Cardinals will be sending Clarissa Gomez to the mound, who are led by head coach Kevin Ledesma. Again, 2-2 in district. Big matchup here. This is a big matchup in 32-6A if Harlingen can get the big win. Again, very, very windy conditions here in Harlingen. It's a beautiful day for softball indeed. And so defensive setup for Lady Cardinals. Carissa Gomez gets the start in the circle. Behind the plate, Jamie Gonzalez. Chloe Gracida at first base. Savannah Perez at second. Lily Rocha at third. Athena Lenartz at short. Salinas in left. Amelia Salinas in center. And Charlize Yvada on right. This pitch is going to go off foul. First pitch at exactly 11:03 a.m. as that one starts an 0-1 count on the leadoff hitter, shortstop Andrea Guevara. And first pitch, 11:03 a.m. It's expected to be a good matchup in a game that can send shockwaves around 32-6A of Harlingen can pull this one off. Again, the Lady Cardinals 2-2 have suffered 2 straight losses. Won the West Coast 6-3 last Friday night as the 0-1 count pitch on the way. In there, the strike makes it 0-2 count. Can't see how Harlingen suffered that loss to West Coast 6-3 last Friday night, and they suffered the loss 8-2 to San Benito at the Battle of Arroyo on Tuesday. 0-2 pitch. This one skied up in the infield. Gracida tracks it down, reels it in, puts one away. Infield fly out for Guevara here in the top of the first. It puts one away. This brings in the second baseman, Tanya Rodriguez. Halen Bettis had the start and circle for Los Fresnos in that Tuesday matchup. Getting this one away as this brings in the second baseman, Tanya Rodriguez. Again, beautiful conditions here, but very windy conditions, and that ball will fly again. We're looking here in the outfield, we're facing south-southeast. Home plate faces out to north-northwest. That wind certainly blowing in from the south, so again, balls will fly here. So if you're going to be near your outfield, make sure you bring a glove. As an 1-0 count, this one chopped up to the first baseman. That one takes a hop off, for that's going to be an infield hit. Takes a one hop. Gracida trying to make the stop. It bounces off. So that puts one on first with that one out as this brings in Gabby Guevara, who will be on the mound. Or in the circle, excuse me. Show and bunt, throw back to first on a pickoff. She's back in time safely. Again, very, very windy conditions here. This one's chopped up foul. Evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the top of the first inning. Tanya Rodriguez at first after getting on. Grounded one to the first base side and got back as that one took a one hop off Gracida's leg. Lady Cardinals in the red, black, and white trim. Los Fresnos in the gray and maroon and gold. 1-1 pitch on the way by Gomez. This one shot foul down the left field line. 1-2 count now on Guevara. Left fielder Victoria Altamirano on deck. Again, what's expected to be a big matchup again. Los Fresnos 3-1, Harlingen 2-2, looking to snap that 2-game losing streak that dates back to last Friday. Last time Lady Cardinals defeated Los Fresnos was in 2019. That one's in there for strike 3 called. Puts 2 away. Larissa Gomez hits her first K of the morning. The huge strikeout on Gabby Guevara. So Gomez strikes first with the strikeouts as this brings in Victoria Altamirano, the potential final hitter for the Lady Falcons here in the top of the first inning. Altamirano, the left fielder, was batting in the 4th spot today. As Gomez set the deal, pitch on the way. That one takes a hop. Runner's going to go, and she'll make it on safely. That pitch missed for a ball, skipped off the dirt, gets stopped there by Jamie Gonzalez, but just got a bit away from her, and that gave plenty of time for Tanya Rodriguez to steal second. So it'll be a quick meeting on the mound with the Lady Cardinal infield. Again, the infield, Gracida at first, Amirs at second, Rocha at third, Lenartz at short. Of course, Jamie Gonzalez behind the mound calling the balls and strikes. good crowd on hand for this one. Always a good matchup when these two when Fresnos comes to town to Harlingen. We've seen some big ones over the years. Of course, last time Harlingen defeated Los Fresnos was April 12th of 2019, 15-13. It's been nearly 3 years. They're going to face off again April 12th this year over in Los Fresnos for the second and final meeting this season. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one finds a high portion of the zone. 1-0 count. One ball, one strike, 2 away. Here in the top of the first. The sun's starting to peek out through the clouds. Gomez looking for her second strikeout and a potential out number 3. So leave a runner stranded on second. This one shot hard. That one has kicked. That's gone. 2-run home run, Victoria Altamirano. And she strikes first for the Lady Falcons on an absolute shot to dead center. Take a look at the replay here presented by Rolly Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans on a 1-1 count. Gomez dealt a perfect strike, and Altamirano did not hesitate one bit as she shoots one. That one was a slow line drive, and it just got over the fence. Regardless, with 2 away, Harlingen High already down 2 runs after a 2-run home run by Altamirano that clears the bases. This brings in Natasha Gonzalez. It's behind the plate for the Lady Falcons. We'll be doing the catching for Guevara. It's that one just a bit too upstairs, 1-0 count. So Tori Altamirano already proven to be the difference maker, and it's going to be a tough task for Harlingen. Again, a win that can potentially send shockwaves around 32-6A is the 1-0 pitch on the way. In there for the strike, evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. And first pitch here was at 11:03, 7 minutes ago. And 7 minutes in, already a 2-run home run by Victoria Altamirano. Gomez deals in the 1-1. This one smacked hard. That one at distance. That's back at the wall. Gone. Back-to-back home run this for Altamirano and Natasha Gonzalez. And a 3-0 lead quickly here in the top of the first. And that's the threat you're going to deal with. The Bash Brothers, or like Kevin Naro calls them, La Bomba Squad. It's a hard hit ball. On a 1-1 count, similar to Altamirano, that one clears in, so early a 3-0 lead. It's another meeting at the circle. We'll step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live. Lady Falcons on top.
At Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Get a Real Sports Live as that one low and downstairs for a ball. 1-0 count on Crystal Bettis. Starts at third base defensively for Lady Falcons. Already back-to-back home runs here in this top of the first inning. First, a 2-run home run by Altamirano and a solo home run by Natasha Gonzalez. This one line drive, and it just stays fair down the left field line. And that's going to be a chance for extra bases, but she's going to scurry on back down to first. Crystal Bettis on a 1-0 count, singles on a ball that hugged the left field line. Already hitting the 7th hitter in this lineup, the center fielder Teresa Villa. A 1-0 count, quick line down shot by Crystal Bettis that stays fair. Gomez deals in first pitch. This one chopped up, good stop by Rocha across the diamond in time, puts 3 away. But the damage is done as back-to-back home runs by Gonzalez and Altamirano give the Lady Falcons a 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the first. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down.
See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the first inning, we get you the starting lineup for the Lady Cardinals. Leading things off, the shortstop, Athena Lenartz. Batting second to left field, Andrea Salinas. Batting third at third base, Lily Rocha. Batting fourth behind the plate, Jamie Gonzalez. Batting fifth at center field, Amelia Salinas. Batting sixth to first baseman, Chloe Gracida. Batting seventh, Savannah Ramirez at second base. Batting eighth and in the circle, Clarissa Gomez. And rounding up the lineup in right field, Charlize Ivada. Harlingen looks to get to work early after allowing 2 home runs to come in, 3 runs in total. So we'll get you the defensive setup for the Lady Falcons momentarily as shortstop Lenard steps in, pitch on the way. In there for a strike to get things going here in the bottom of the first inning. Gabby Guevara in the circle for the Lady Falcons. Behind the plate, Natasha Gonzalez. Mackenzie Belzo at first base. Tanya Rodriguez at second. Crystal Bettis at third. Andrea Guevara at short. Victoria Altamirano in left. Teresa Villa in center. Avery Hayes in right. This one popped up high to right field. It's going to be Hayes who gets under it and reels it in to put one away quickly. Leadoff hitter shortstop Lenartz will fly out to right field. Good track by Avery Hayes. Teresa Villa was coming in, but Hayes says calls her off. This brings in the left fielder Andrea Salinas. Again, already one away, but Harlingen with a lot of work to do. Already down 3 runs. There's 2 back-to-back home runs from Altamirano and Gonzalez. This one lined down the left field. That just veers off foul, 0-1 count. Again, thank you for all those tuning in here on a beautiful Thursday morning, 11:16 a.m. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Rudy Zamripa manning the camera. 0-1 count here in this 32-6A matchup between Los Fresnos and Harlingen. Guevara deals this one chopped up, and that's going to drop for a base hit, a single out to left. Lady Cardinals get a runner on board. That's Andrea Salinas singles in. This brings in the third baseman, Lily Rocha. And the last time we got to cover here in Harlingen, she did some damage. 3-run home run in the bottom of the 6th inning against Wesco on Friday night. Now we're landing a few feet from in front of us. Third baseman Rocha steps into the box for the first time. Guevara deals. Dead center strike, 0-1 count. Again, the 32-6A standings. Wesco, the number 1 seed, 4-0. Los Fresnos 3-1 at number 2. Harlingen South at number 3. San Benito at number 4. Both of them 2-2 in the district. One popped up and it drops fair for a hit just short of Hayes. And that puts runners at first and second. Of course, Harlingen South's 3-1, tied with Los Fresnos. San Benito 2-2. Harlingen also 2-2 at the 5 seed. So a single opposite shot for Lily Rocha here in the bottom of the first as this brings us into Jamie Gonzalez, who, again, calling balls and strikes behind the plate for Harlingen. This one chopped up to the third baseman. Bettis steps on the bag to throw across the diamond. That one won't be in time. They do get the force out on a fielder's choice at third. Jamie Gonzalez just get on base. So that puts runners at first and second for the Lady Cardinals with 2 away. Crystal Bettis making the stop. On a one-hopper, gets it off, steps on the bag to pick off the leadoff runner Salinas at third. The throw across the diamond to get Gonzalez not in time. This brings in the center fielder Amelia Salinas. The lefty center fielder steps into the box for the first time today. Already with 2 away, runners on first and second. Pitch on the way. Slap hit missing for a strike, 0-1 count. Again, 0-1 count sitting in. This one chopped up, but goes off foul. 2 count, quickly sitting in. No 2 count, quickly sitting in. Guevara deals. This one chopped up down the middle. That's going to stay in for a base hit. Runner rounding third. The throw to home. Not in time. Lady Cardinals get a run back. RBI single for Amelia Salinas. That keeps runners at first and second. The Lady Cardinals cut it down to a 2-run game. Slow roller that found its way between second and short up the middle. Replay here presented by Southpaw Drive as that one was chopped quickly. Keeps runners and the leadoff runner rounding third. So it's still runners on first and second, 2 away. Lady Cardinals starting to get in business. This brings in the first baseman, Chloe Gracida. This one fouled back and out of play. That one landing next to the bullpen, 0-1 count. Again, a very windy afternoon here indeed. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. This one shot down the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Another rounding third. The throw to home won't be in time. 2 runs come in for the Lady Cardinals. It's a 1-run ball game here in the bottom of the first. RBI double by the second baseman, Chloe Gracida. As back-to-back RBIs by Selena Gracida makes it a 1-run game and a quick meeting on the mound. We're going to step away for a few moments here watching Real Sports Live. Things starting to get interesting here in Harlingen.
Classics Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Real Sports Live as this one popped up in the middle. That's another base hit. 3 runs come in here in the bottom of the first, and we are tied in Harlingen. Back-to-back RBIs, or 3 consecutive RBIs for Salinas, Gracida, and Ramirez. As now runners on the corners for the Lady Cardinals. So Lady Cardinals certainly in business. We have a brand new ball game here in the bottom half of the first inning. We have a good old-fashioned shootout in the making. That pitch drops slow again. Runners on the corners. Gracida over at third base. Ramirez with that RBI single at first. This brings in Clarissa Gomez, who steps into the box for the first time. The 8-hitter in this lineup as we're about to go full circles. The Lady Cardinals certainly getting some runs back. It's a big win that can turn things around early on in the season. This one chopped up, going to be stopped by the shortstop. Guevara, the throw. Going to be just in time. Now retire the side, but damage is done as we have a brand new ball game. 3 RBIs by Salinas, Gracida, and Ramirez. We're back here 3 apiece as we go to the top of the second after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
The best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. So we bring you now here into the top half of the second inning. Harlingen and Los Fresnos tied up at 3 apiece. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast here on Real Sports Live. First in the top of the first inning, we saw Altamirano, the 2-run home run, then Gonzalez with the back solo home run. And Harlingen gets in work with 3 straight RBIs by Salinas, Gracida, and Ramirez. Here we are in the top of the second, leading things off. Avery Hayes, the right fielder, sees one miss for a ball, 1-0 count. Again, a very, very windy day here in Harlingen. Avery Hayes safes in. Chops one back, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here in this leadoff hitter for the top of the second inning. Set the deal, 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count now on Hayes. One-two count as Gomez deals this one, lines hard to the outfield. That's going to stay fair and off the wall. And that's going to be a double here for Avery Hayes. So Avery Hayes gets on with the double here to lead things off in the top of the second inning. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 0-1 count. This one hit hard in the air. Center fielder coming in on it. And now it pops out of her glove. A chance for an RBI, and it's going to be in time. Dakota Martinez pops one up the center. Pops out of the glove of Salinas, and that allows the run to come in. So a double. Ooh, an RBI double would score that. Fresnos takes a 1-run lead here in the top of the second. And folks, it's just been an absolute roller coaster of a game. And we're not even through 2 innings of 8 softball complete. Lineup flips over. Shortstop Guevara steps in for a second at bat. She flew out in the infield in the top of the first. Pitch just missing, 1-0 count. 1-0 count currently sitting in as Gomez steps back in for her second inning of work, and this one popped up high. That one has distance. That's gone. 2-run home run, Andrea Guevara. And the hit rally continues for Los Fresnos. It's a 6-3 ball game here in the top of the second inning. Replay here presented by Southpaw Drive as that one cleared the fence and gets out of here. It's a 2-run home run dead center once again. So already 3 home runs by Los Fresnos. And it's a 6-3 ball game. Hersey by the left fielder Altamirano, then the catcher Gonzalez, and now the shortstop Guevara here in the top of the second. Pitch missing for a ball. 1-0 count as the base is cleared now. Tanya Rodriguez, the second baseman, coming in. Again, 1-0 count now sitting in on Rodriguez, who singled in the top of the first inning. Pitch skips off the dirt. And get her out. And Gabi got to digging in. Excuse me, I do apologize.
And beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Pitch missing for a ball.
Records memorabilia, add forever memories today.
Gabi got it with one away, pulls in. Brayton Riser in there for a strike, 2-1 count. Okay, we do apologize, folks. A very windy day here in Harlingen. This one fouled back, 2-1 count. And crazy how things change in Texas. Yesterday it was a very slow, just calm, breezy day, and we wake up this morning, head to the ballpark. It's very windy out here. Pretty bad hair day, but luckily for me, I don't got to worry about that long hair. It's a 2-1 count currently sitting in on Guevara. Guevara's only had 1 strikeout in this matchup. This one popped up down the right field. That's going to be a diving catch made by Guevara. Charlize Guevara with the diving catch. That's one for the highlight reels. We look at the replay presented by Josh Rudy Loans. Guevara will fly out to put 2 away. So on a 2-1 count, this one shot up, and she stumbled a bit, actually got to it in time and reeled it in. To put 2 away is a fly out. This brings in Victoria Altamirano, who did some damage her first at bat. That 2-run home run in the top of the first inning. Now the wind's starting to die down a bit. Hopefully it stays like that for a while. Again, left fielder Altamirano steps in 1-for-1 with a 2-run blast in the top of the first. He's a ball to start off her second at bat. Two away here in the top of the second. Gomez deals. That one falls low. The zone 2-0 count on Altamirano. Natasha Gonzalez on deck because we're in the 4, 5, 6 potential portion of the lineup. And Crystal Bettis, a third baseman, the 6th spot hitter on the hole, or in the hole, excuse me. 2-0 count sitting in, pitch on the way. Set the go, 2-0 pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 2-1 count now on Altamirano. And the next time these two teams will face off, April 12th of 2022 over in Los Fresnos. That sun coming out more and more, 2-1 count. This one shot down the middle, good stop by Lenartz, but it's gonna be a base hit. So Dino Lenartz made a good stop to keep that one in the infield, limited to a potential single. South Altamirano will go 2 for 2 on the day. Singles here in the top of the first. This brings in Natasha Gonzalez. Also similar to Altamirano on the top of the first, hit that solo home run. Runner on first here with 2 away. As Natasha Gonzalez steps in for her second at bat. Runner was looking to go, but she leads back on down. Very, very windy day here, folks. Six-3 score here as a throw back to first. She's going to be caught in a run down the pickoff attempt. She's back in time. Fresno's dodging a bullet as Altamirano nearly got caught in a rundown, but she scurried back to first and made it safely just by a hair. 3-1 count currently sitting in on Gonzalez. In there, strike 3 called. It was a full count, excuse me. Gomez gets her second strikeout. So we step away for a few moments here watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Edinburgh Bella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
LEAD has relationships with multiple industry leaders. Whether you're looking for project-based work,
about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these help.
Back here to Real Sports Live after an RBI by Dakota Martinez and a 2-run home run by Guevara. Los Fresnos now leading 6-3. Due up for Lady Cardinals, Charlize Guevara. She's followed by Athena Lenartz, the leadoff hitter, as we flip the lineup over and in the hole. Andrea Celine is a left fielder. Last time it was a 3-run lead. Harlingen put 3 runs back on the board, and here we are again in the bottom of the second. The 3-run lead is Old Glory blowing in the breeze. Gives you an idea how very windy it is here. As our Ochoa now on the mound replacing Guevara. Pitch on the way to start things off on Ivada. That one's in there for a strike. So Ochoa now in the circle. It's Coach Garza deciding. This is Garza deciding Ivada's day is going to be done after winning a softball complete, excuse me. Ochoa steps in. That's going to be a single here for Ivada. She gets on the board with the leadoff single. So Ivada gets on with the single to lead things off. So once again, Haley Ochoa steps into the circle here in the bottom half of the second inning. After Harlingen managed to get 3 runs to come back in, that pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0 count. Dina Lennart stepping in here 0 for 1 today, flying out in the bottom of the first inning. That one well upstairs, 2-0 count to start off her second at bat. Chance to get a run back on the board as Ivana got that single to center a few moments ago. Again, defensive setup for Lady Hopkins remains the same. Belso at first, Rodriguez at second, Bettis at third. As this one popped up and going to be bobbled and dropped by Gonzalez. As Crystal Bettis at third, Guevara at short, Altamirano in left, Villa in center, Hayes in right. And of course, Haley Ochoa now on the circle. It's a 2-1 count sitting in on the shortstop, Athena Lennartz. Slap hit attempt, runner going to be caught in a rundown. Holds off for a 3-1 count. Three-1 count currently sitting in. Ochoa deals that one upstairs. That's going to be a walk. Runners on first and second here for the Lady Cardinals to start things off in this bottom half of the second inning. First walk of the game goes for Lennartz. She'll be the first hitter from either side to take a walk in this one. This brings in Andrea Salinas, the left fielder. Salinas singled in the bottom of the first, 1 for 1 on the day. It's been a very, very productive game so far here as we complete nearly 2 innings of play. Game's been going on for about 35 minutes. That one well upstairs. 1-0 count on Salinas. Gonzalez will have a quick word with Ochoa, so a chance here for Lady Cardinals to get some runs back on the board. Again, last time they were down 3 runs, they got those 3 runs back in the bottom of first off RBI hitting by Salinas, Gracida, and Ramirez in the bottom half of that first inning. Quick meeting on the mounds between Gonzalez and Haley Ochoa. Again, Ochoa stepping in and filling the role at the circle for Gabi Guevara. Salinas steps in on a 1-0 count. Ochoa deals. This one hit up the middle. That's going to be stopped by the shortstop. Guevara makes a good stop and they get the force out at third on the fielder's choice. Keeps runners on first as Ivana's picked off at third on a fielder's choice. Salinas will get on the single. Good snap by Guevara. Puts one away here in the bottom half of the second. This brings in Lily Rocha, the third baseman. Last time we got to cover her, there was 2 runners on base. It was a 3-run home run that happened. In there for a strike, 0-1 count. Again, we do apologize, folks. It is a very windy afternoon. This one fouled off and out of play. very windy day in the ballpark. Here's Rocha. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the third baseman Rocha with 1 away. On deck, Jamie Gonzalez. On the plate for the Lady Cardinals. That one well upstairs, evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Two pitch on the way. This one hit hard to center. That's back at the wall. Gone! 3-run home run, Lily Rocha, and we are tied here in Harlingen. You said it before, folks. Last time there was runners on base, 2 of them on base. Rocha shot one to center, and she does the same, and we're tied here in Harlingen. Replay here presented by Josh Moody Loans. A hard hit shot to center by Rocha, and that one had a lot of kick behind it. That one landing near the parking lot. As a brand new ball game here, 6-6. We'll step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society.
And Kid Real Sports Live. This one fouled off to the first baseman and reeled in for out number 2. So Jamie Gonzalez on the first pitch she sees will fly out in foul territory as Mackenzie Belzo making a catch near the first base dugout to put 2 away. Folks, this game is just going to be a classic equalizer matchup again. We saw 3 runs scored by Los Fresnos in the top of the first, bottom of the first. Harlingen scores 3 runs, top of the second. Los Fresnos scores 3 more off a home run and RBI. And right now, Lily Rocha with that 3-run home run to make it a brand new ball game here. 6-6, a high-scoring game. 1-0 count sitting in. Pitch in there for a strike, evens it up at 1-1 as Haley Ochoa just trying to regain composure after allowing a 3-run home run a few moments ago. Folks, and that wind continued to pick up more and more. Bunt it down, it's going to be past the third baseman, Bettis. That's going to be a successful bunt. She'll stay on first. As Amelia Salinas gets on with the bunt, put a runner on first and keep the rally going for the Lady Cardinals. With 2 away, a good pace bunt. Third baseman Bettis was coming in on it. That one just got under her glove, and that allows Salinas to get on as this brings in the first baseman, Chloe Gracida. That one in there for a strike. Again, a very windy day, folks. Do apologize if you get some audio delays. It's a throw back to first on a pickoff. She's back in time. Selena's nearly dodging the bullet. It's an 0-2 count now, sitting in on the first baseman, Gracida. Gracida had that huge RBI double in the bottom half of the first innings. That one well upstairs. 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strike on Gracida. Set the deal pitch on the way. Upstairs, runner gonna go. She's gonna make it safely. And she's gonna decide to go for 3. And they're gonna send her home. So here comes the throw, play at the plate. Not in time, Harlingen takes the lead. Amelia Salinas steals second, then off the miscue on the throw, steals third and makes it home. Lady Cardinals take the lead. Now another meeting on the circle here for Los Fresnos. We'll step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built the
Real Sports Live, strike three called on Gracita. I'll retire the side. We'll sit away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're those Fresnos calling by, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day.
Back here to Real Sports Live, top of the third inning. Kate Bettis lead the things off. Crystal Bettis, to lead things off. Two-0 count sitting in on the third baseman. Pitch missing, so a 3-0 count early on to lead things off. It's in there for a strike, 3-1 count, so Gomez not willing to let Bettis go away easily. Bettis got that single in the top of the first, 1-for-1 on the day. Bettis, the senior third baseman, 3-1 pitch on the way. This one hit up the middle, that's gonna be a base hit. Chance for extra bases, but she'll stay put at first. A huge single there to lead things off in the top of the third inning. It's been an absolute slugfest between Los Fresnos and Harlingen. This brings in Teresa Villa, the center fielder. Was the final out in that top of the first inning. She's 0-for-1, grounding out to the third baseman, Rocha. Runner on first. This one hit up the middle. That's going to stay fair. Bettis is going to round second. She's going to go ahead and move into third. She's going to get the wave home, and they're going to hold her off. It's a huge double right there by Teresa Villa. Now runners at second and third as Teresa Villa with a huge double to move up Bettis on down to third. So 2 runs in scoring position. The tying run 90 feet away, or at third base. Apologize, used to calling baseball. This brings in Avery Hayes. on the way. This one hit up the middle. That one's just going to veer off foul. Excuse me. Looked up was up the middle. So no one count. On Avery Hayes, the right fielder. Hayes 1 for 1, singled in the top of the second, was that leadoff hit. And she got brought home by the DP, Dakota Martinez. Gomez and company having a quick meeting on the mound, as you see on your screen. Teresa Villa at second. Crystal Bettis, the leadoff hitter, at third. That one skips off the dirt, gets past the catcher. It's going to veer off foul. We're going to say got a piece of her. Now the bases are going to load up for Los Fresnos. First hitter to be hit by a pitch in this matchup, and Avery Hayes will take a trip on down the first base. Bases loaded with nobody out. It's Dakota Martinez coming in 1 for 1 with that huge RBI double in the top of the second. It's been an absolute slugfest so far.
ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody. That one fouled off. 0-1 count. Dakota Martinez had that 2-run home run against Westaco, and that was a slugfest too. 3-6 your final score in extra innings. It took 9 innings, and I mean, you figured with the two undefeated teams face off, it was going to take more than 7 innings of softball to see who wins this one out. You might have a same case here as a 7-6 game. We're not even 4 innings through 3 innings of baseball yet, softball, excuse me. It's a 1-1 count now sitting in. 1 ball, 1 strike on Dakota Martinez, who again had that RBI double in the top half of the second inning. Gomez deals the 1-1. In there for a strike, 1-2 count quickly. The DP Martinez now behind. Bettis at third. Villa at second. Hayes hit by a pitch at first. It's a single and a double and a hit by a pitch to load up the bases for the Lady Falcons. Gomez deals the 1-2. This one hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run's going to come in. Villa comes in as well. And that's going to be a 2 RBI double for Martinez. Dakota Martinez with a 2 RBI double. That gives us Fresnos a 1-run lead, 8-7 here in the top of the third, with runners now on second and third. We flip the lineup over once again. This brings in Andrea Guevara, and she made some noise with a 2-run home run in the top of the second inning. Still nobody out. This one hit hard to left field, and now it's going to be reeled in and left center by Salinas. No one's going to tag up, so that puts 1 away. Here in the top of the third, there's a few drops starting to come down from the sky. So fly out by Guevara to put 1 away as we go now. So second baseman Tanya Rodriguez, who flew out in that top of the second inning. 1 for 2 on the day so far. Set the go pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 0-1 count. And Tanya Rodriguez 1 for 2, single in the top of the first, out in the top of the second inning. Gomez with 2 strikeouts, already on 0-1 count. That one missing, a throw back to third on a pickoff attempt, not in time. It's a 1-1 count now sitting in. As Avery Hayes was only picked off. Now Coach Edesma going to have a quick word with the official. Now both officials are going to talk things over. We'll step away for a few moments here watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender.
Back here to Real Sports Live, we give you a view of the hitter cam in the corner. 1-1 count now sitting in. on Tanya Rodriguez. Gomez set the deal. Big swing and a miss, 1-2 count. Chance here to get strikeout number 3 for Gomez. Out number 2 in the top of the third. It's been a very productive one so far. And that gust of wind just coming in. Gomez deals the 1-2. This one hit up, down between first and second. That's an RBI single. And a throw here, play at the plate, not in time. Throw to second to pick off Rodriguez, she's in. And 2 runs are gonna come in. 2 RBI doubles sitting in by Tanya Rodriguez. Now a 10-7 ball game. And still 1 away. Leaves us a lone runner at second. This brings in Gabby Guevara. So we're going to have a new hitter come in. Instead, it's going to be Kate Bettis who comes in. Again, Caitlin Bettis now coming in to hit. This one popped up. That one's just going to veer off foul. 1 count. Again, Caitlin Bettis coming to here already on an 0-1 count and fouling one off. Count sitting in as Gomez here trying to get out number 2 to stop the bleeding. This one launched foul. That one lands in the bullpen. Opposite side on the first base side of things. 0-2 count now. That wind just continuing to blow more and more throughout the day. Again, wind blowing in from the south-southeast. 0-2 count. This one hit up the middle. That's another base hit. Rodriguez is getting the sign to go home, and she's going to make it in. RBI double for Caitlin Bettis. Now a 4-run game, 11-7 here in the top of the third, and still 1 away. Again, that RBI double coming in by Caitlin Bettis. Leaver as the lone runner at second. This brings in Victoria Altamirano, 2 for 2 with the 2-run home run and a single. Comes in for her 3rd at-bat of the afternoon. 1-0 count sitting in on Altamirano. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one just drops low the zone. 2-0 count. Again, we see some activity in that Lady Cardinal bullpen. In a 1-1 count, we do apologize. Ball 1 strike, pitch on the way. One just missing. Now a 2-1 count sitting in on Altamirano. Again, Altamirano got it started off with that huge 2-run home run in the top of the first. Then she was followed by Gonzalez with the solo home run and make it a 3-0 ball game in that top of the first inning. In there for a strike, evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike, 1 away. Runner on second here in the top half of the third inning. 32-6A softball on Real Sports Live. Harlingen, Los Fresnos. Coming to you live from Harlingen, Texas on a very windy, beautiful Thursday afternoon. 12:03, an hour into this ball game. We started off at 11:03. 2-2 count. That one well upstairs. 3-2 count now sitting in on Altamirano. Tasha Gonzalez on deck for Lady Falcons. Looking to bounce back and avoid 2 straight losses. Harlingen looking to avoid 3 straight losses. Of course, 2-2 in district. Los Fresnos 3-1 after suffering that loss in extra innings to Westago on Tuesday night. That one skips off the dirt. That's going to be a walk as Altamirano cruises on down to first. Runners on first and second now here for the Lady Falcons. As this brings in Natasha Gonzalez, she comes in. Hit skips off the dirt, went out count early on to Gonzalez. Gonzalez 1 for 2, struck out her last at bat in the top of the second bat. That solo home run in the top of the first. So 1-0 count now sitting in on her. As the sun's starting to peek through the clouds, it's been a cloudy day so far. This one it up, going to be stopped by Rocha. Double play attempt. Won't go as it gets past Gracida. Runners are going to advance on down to second and third. So Gonzalez will line out to get out number 2. Rocha trying to go for the double play, not in time. Got past the glove of Gracida. This brings in Crystal Bettis, the third baseman. Now runners on second and third with 2 away. Lady Cardinals still to get that second out, that desperately needed second out. Gomez fires in the Bettis. In there for a strike, 0-1 count. Again, the wind picking up more and more as the day goes on. Gomez here now set the deal in the 0-1 pitch. This one smacked hard. That's back at the wall. Gone. 3-run home run, Crystal Bettis. And the hit parade continues for the Lady Falcons. 14-7, 7-run game here in the top of the third inning. It's Crystal Bettis, that one just goes way over above the scoreboard. It's hit hard down the deep center field. That one just got over the fence. That clears up the bases here, and then still Kevin Ledesma now coming out. The quick meeting in the infield. This might be the last of Gomez. The pitching change potentially coming up for the Lady Cardinals. Los Fresnos leads 14-7 here in the top of the third with 2 away. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc. You're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records.
Back here to Real Sports Live, Madison Vargas now in the circle. After Clarissa Gomez was pulled with 2 strikeouts through 3 innings of work. And Madison Vargas now in the circle. 1-0 count evens up at 1-1. Again, the rest of the Lady Cardinal infield staying the same. Gracita at first, Formidas at second, Rocha at third, Lenart's at short. Again, I apologize here, I'm a little bit of technical errors. 1-2 count now sitting in on Teresa Sevilla, the center fielder. Well, upstairs evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here in the top of the third inning. It's been a very productive one for Los Fresnos. It's already seen 2 RBIs by Martinez, by Rodriguez, and a 3-run home run by Crystal Bettis a few moments ago. This one fouled back behind the grandstand, evens up the count, or count remains 2-2. We do apologize. .7 your current score. 2-2 count sitting in on Villa. That one fouled off and now to play. Count remains 2-2. And we've seen Harlingen come back 3 runs. And they come back 7 runs. It's possible. This Lady Cardinal lineup does have the firepower to get these runs back. 14-7 your current score. Balls, 2 strikes, 2 away on Villa. Villa, who's 1 for 2, grounded out in the top of the first, but had that double in the top of the third. We've come full circle in the lineup. That one well upstairs. Now a full count sitting in on the center fielder Villa. Lady Cardinal outfield still the same as well. Salinas in left, Amelia Salinas in center, Charlize Ivada in right. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Vargas gets strikeout number 1, out number 3. The damage is done. 14-7. Los Fresnos leads as we go to the bottom of the third after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology.
Back here at Real Sports Live, let's try to start things off. Big swing and a miss, 0-2 counts now sitting in on Savannah Ramirez, the second baseman. Ramirez 1 for 1 RBI in the bottom half of the first inning. An 0-2 count now sitting in. This one fouled off behind the bleachers. 0-2 count still remains on Ramirez. On deck. Try to get you see who's on deck. This one hit up. It's going to be caught by the third baseman, Bettis. Infield fly out to put one away quickly here in the bottom half of the third. Madison Vargas stepping in for her first at bat, and she came in to replace Marissa Gomez in that top half of the third inning. And one away. And one flying back and out of play. And then a new pitcher also in here for the Lady Falcons. Caitlin Bett is now in the circle. Long count, that one missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. So once again, Caitlin Bett is now in the circle for Los Fresnos. Third pitching change made by Coach Garza. Started off with Gabby Guevara and the Haley Ochoa comes in. This one hit up the middle. That's back at the wall, gone! Madison Vargas, solo home run, dead center. On a 1-1 count, swings for the fence and goes over the fence. Madison Vargas with a solo home run on the 1-1 count. And Harlingen, I said, folks, they have to get some runs back in. They've been doing it all game, and I think they'll be able to do it here. Is that one launched over the fence. That one just got over like it was going to ding on top of the wall. Regardless, it is a solo home run for Madison Vargas to make it a 6-run game, 14-8. This brings in Charlize Ivada, the right fielder. Ivada 1 for 1 singled in the bottom of the second inning. Again, one away here in the bottom of the third. Already a 1 run coming back for Harlingen after that solo home run by Madison Vargas. Again, Vargas getting that home run a few moments ago. This one fouled back, 0-1 count on Charlize Ivada. Count. This one fouled back the other way, 0-2. It's been an absolute battle here. 8-14, your current score, 1 away. 0-2 count sitting in on Charlize Ivada. On deck, top of the lineup, Athena Lenartz, the shortstop. Bettis deals in. This one hit up the middle. That's a base hit by Ivada, and she's going to get on the first safely with an R single. Charlize Ivada go 2 for 2, and both their singles have been up the middle. Now a runner on first coming in. We go back to the top of the lineup, shortstop Athena Lenartz. Here in the bottom of the third inning, Lenartz flew out in the bottom of the first, walked in the bottom of the second on balls. Lenartz shoots one up high. Left fielder coming in and reels it in. Good play by Altamirano. Lenartz will fly out as we go.
Album from the past. First pressings, collectibles. How about a...
Lenartz flies out to put 2 away here in the bottom half of the third. This brings in the left fielder, Andrea Salinas. Andrea Salinas, a solid 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. Bettis deals in, pitch on the way. Going in there for a strike, a dead center call, 0-1 count. Getting good reel in a few moments ago by Victoria Altamirano. Has been getting it done on offense and on defense. This one hit up and just sneaks foul down the left field line, 0-2 count. Slow chopper found its way in the outfield, but foul once again. 0-2 count now down to potential final strike is Andrea Salinas. Ramirez flew out. The first two outs were fly outs by Ramirez and Lenartz a few moments ago. 0-2 count. This one hit hard. Now in foul territory, Altamirano reels it in, not near the fence. Now retired the side, so 3 flyouts. Harlingen gets a run back after a solo home run by Madison Vargas after 3 innings of softball complete. Los Fresno leads by 6, 14-8. You're watching Real Sports Live. Top of the 4th after this.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? So, Padre?
Get a Real Sports Live after 3 complete innings of softball, and we've seen 6 home runs, 4 by Los Fresnos, 2 by Harlingen. Here we are coming to the top of the 4th inning. Thank you for tuning in for some Thursday afternoon softball here on Real Sports Live. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. manning the camera. Hitch well upstairs. Madison Vargas back. Avery Hayes comes in here to lead things off in the top of the 4th. Of course, Madison Vargas in the senior circle picked up her first strikeout in the top of the 3rd. Also picked up her first home run. So 1-1 count now sitting in quickly on Avery Hayes. So what a way to do it on both ways. Get a strikeout and then the next inning a solo home run. 1-1 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 count now sitting in on Hayes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Vargas just fires in the second strike a few moments ago. Again, Avery Hayes singled in the top of the 2nd, got hit by a pitch in the top of the 3rd. On deck, Dakota Martinez has been a heavy hitter this season as that one found off. 2-2 count. And thank you for tuning in wherever you're watching from on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or Roku TV, or wherever you're watching from here. Give us a shout out where you're watching from. We'll give you a little shout out here on the air. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. So strikeout to end the top of the third and one to begin the top of the fourth as Madison Vargas looking to heat things up from the circle. Gets one away on the leadoff hitter Avery Hayes to get her second strikeout of the afternoon. Brings in Dakota Martinez, who's been a true threat, who's been a powerhouse for Los Fresnos in this matchup. 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. An RBI double in the top of the second, then a 2 RBI double in the top of the third. As Vargas steps in. Madison Vargas just picked up her second strikeout a few moments ago. This one fouled. One count sitting in on Martinez. As Vargas steps into the windup, kicks and deals. 1-1 on the way. This one fouled back to the screen. 1-2 count now sitting in on Martinez. Dakota Martinez has been solid and perfect throughout the afternoon. It's been a made statement again, those 2 RBIs on back-to-back at-bats, and they were both been doubles. So 1-2 count currently sitting in. Vargas awaits her sign, winds up the 1-2. That one just a bit outside the zone. Evens it up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the top of the fourth. On deck, Andrea Guevara, the shortstop. That one just a bit upstairs, looking for that top shelf of the zone. So 3-2 full count now sitting in on Martinez. Could be a big difference maker right here. Vargas steps back into the circle, waits her sign from Gonzalez. Deals in the 3-2. In there, strike 3 called. Out number 2, strikeout number 3 for Madison Vargas. And a very lengthy one. Replay here presented by Josh Moody Loans. On a 3-2 payoff pitch. A very lengthy duel with Dakota Martinez. Finds dead center, catchers are looking. Puts 2 away. Lineup flips over. We bring in Andrea Guevara. As Vargas steals back in, that one well upstairs, 1-0 count. Madison Vargas is starting to heat things up from the circle, a few moments ago. Getting already 3 strikeouts. The second pitcher to come in for Ledesma's Lady Cardinals. This one popped up in foul territory and lands inside the bullpen. 2-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. As Guevara comes in, Guevara 1 for 3 flew out in the top of the first, and in the top of the third, bat that 2-run home run in the top half of the second inning. That one well upstairs, 2-1 count. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 away here in the top of the fourth inning. Outfield ready. They know Guevara has some pop in her bat. This one's going to be hit up to the third baseman. Rocha reels it in the infield. 1-2-3 inning includes 2 strikeouts on Hayes and Martinez, and the flyout to Guevara as we go to the bottom of the fourth after this. Los Fresnos leads by 6, 14-8. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years.
Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live. Bottom of the fourth inning, Lily Rocha, the third baseman, set the step in. She reeled in that fly out. Sees the strike to start things off as Bettis back on the mound. It's Caitlin Bettis. 0-1 count sitting in here on Lily Rocha is 2 for 2, including that 3-run home run in the bottom of the second to make it a brand new ball game, to make it a 6-6 game at the time. So that went well upstairs. 1-1 count now sitting in on the third baseman, Rocha. Again, Lady Falcon infield. Belso at first, Rodriguez at second, Bettis at third, Guevara at short, Bettis on the circle, Gonzalez behind the plate, Altamirano on left, Villa in center. And Hayes and Rice, that one gets a piece of Rocha, and she'll take a trot on down to first base. So Lily Rocha gets hit by a pitch here to start things off in the bottom of the fourth inning. This brings in Jamie Gonzalez. Jamie Gonzalez 1 for 2. Singled in the bottom of the first, flew out in the bottom half of the second inning. On chance Lady Cardinals get some runs back on the board. And we've seen them tie it up. We've seen them take the lead. Of course, a very large deficit to try to overcome a 6-run deficit. It was a 7-run, but Madison Vargas cuts it down to a 6-run game as that one's a strike. Start things off on Jamie Gonzalez. And Jamie Gonzalez. Gets a piece of her as well, so the first two hitters get hit by a pitch in unison. This brings in Amelia Salinas, the center fielder. Amelia Salinas 2 for 2 out, an RBI in the bottom of the first and got on with the bunt in the bottom of the second. So now runners on first and second here as Coach Garza going to come out on the mound, have a quick word. But Caitlin Bettis will step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Back here to Real Sports Live, a quick meeting in the circle with Kate Bettis. It's the first two hitters she faces are hit by a pitch here in the bottom of the fourth. This brings in Amelia Salinas, the center fielder, at that RBI single in the bottom of the first and got on with the bunt in the bottom of the second. She steps in. The lefty center fielder sees the ball to start things off. 1-0 count. It's been a great day for softball here in Harlingen. Great if you take out the wind. So 1-0 count sitting in. That one well downstairs. 2-0 count quickly on. Amelia Salinas. Chloe Gracida on deck, the first baseman. Bettis deals in the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out here. Runners on first and second in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And what's been a very productive matchup. That one missing downstairs. 3-1 count now sitting in as Bettis in danger of walking the first 3 hitters she faces in this matchup. Gonzalez gives her the sign. Bettis deals in 3-1. This one hit. That's going to stay fair for a base hit down the left field line. Bases will load up here for Harlingen. Amelia Salinas stays perfect on the day. 3 for 3 with the single that just hugged the left field line. Replay presented by Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen. This brings in the first baseman, Chloe Gracida. Again, it was a very lengthy wait. But Bettis dealt in the 3-1 pitch, and Noah just hugged the left field line, got past the glove of Crystal Bettis at third. Fresnos now trying to find an answer as Harlingen starting to make some noise. As Gracida steps in. And Gracida struck out in her last at bat in the bottom of the second, but in her first in the bottom of the first at 2 RBI, or that RBI double, excuse me. Count to start things off, deals it out. This one hit down, that's gonna be stopped by the second baseman, and a run's gonna come in. And Gracida makes it on with an RBI infield hit. RBI single, it's a 5-run game now. And the bases remain loaded. So Lady Cardinals starting to make some noise. This brings in Savannah Rodriguez. Tanya Rodriguez had a good stop and found Mackenzie Belso. That pitch missing for a ball. 1-0 count now on Ramirez. Savannah Ramirez 1 for 2, singled with an RBI in the bottom of the first. And flew out in the bottom of the third inning. That one fouled back, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, bases loaded. Harlingen gets a run back, makes it a 5-run game, 14-9. Here a great crowd on hand in the infield and in the outfield. Here in spring break. One for softball and for media, never a spring break really, it's always a fun time. This one hit up the middle. That's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run's going to come in to throw. Going to land in the dugout. She's going to go ahead and come in. And a 2 RBI double here by Savannah Ramirez. 11-14, 3-run ball game. And one that dropped up the middle. Replay presented by South Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPadre.com. That one hit up and it dropped in the outfield. 1 run came in. They're going to hold her off, and the throw was well off target. Landing, that gave a chance for the runner to peel out from third, and she makes it in. So a 3-run game, 14-11. We'll step away for a few moments after another meeting on the mound for the Lady Falcons. You're watching Real Sports Live.
How the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your student.
Back here to Real Sports Live, Madison Vargas steps in 1 for 1 with that solo home run. Shoots this one up in foul territory. Belso pops out of her glove. 0-1 count, so Vargas dodging a bullet. So runners on second and third. Gracida at third. Ramirez at second, who had that 2 RBI double a few moments ago off a miscue on the outfield throw. 14-11, your current score here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, Madison Vargas 1 for 1 with a solo home run. Check swing, didn't go, evens it up at 1-1. What's been an absolute slugfest, an absolute shootout between Los Fresnos and Harlingen, 2 heavy hitters in 32-6A. Harlingen looking to avoid 3 straight losses. Los Fresnos looking to avoid 2 after suffering their first overall season loss. They have not lost all season. They lost to Weslaco 6-3 over on Tuesday night. And Los Fresnos in a wild game, 6-3, 9 innings. That one fouled, evens up the count at 2-2 for Vargas. On deck, the shortstop, Athena Lenards. That flips over the lineup once again. 2-2 on the way. Vargas fouls it back to the screen, count remaining 2-2. And Maddie Vargas has also been exceptional from the mound, picked up 3 strikeouts. She had one to end the top of the third, 2 straight in the top of the fourth, and forced a fly out. Snapped the perfect streak of Dakota Martinez, forcing her to strike after a very lengthy duel. 2-2 pitch. That one upstairs, now a full count sitting in on Vargas. Spedez remains on the mound. In the circle, excuse me. Three-two payoff pitch on the way. This one fouled back, so the lengthy duel continues between Vargas and Perez. Again, in the Lady Falcon squad, that has a plethora of talent, including Gonzalez, Guevara, Altamirano, Martinez, and the Perez, Crystal and Caitlin Perez. 3-2 count. This one hit down the right field. That's a base hit. Gracita comes in. RBI single for Vargas. She remains 2-2. RBI single for Madison Vargas, and she cuts it down to a 2-run game. As now runners on the corners. This brings in Charlize Ivada. Runners on the corner, still nobody out as Charlize Ivada comes in, and she's also perfect on the day, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. In the bottom of the second, bottom of the third, bottom of the fourth, as she sees the ball to start off her third at bat. RBI single by Maddie Vargas, shot one down opposite, down towards right field. Found the gap between first and second, a big swing and a miss, evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runners on the corners. 14-12 game between Los Fresnos and Harlingen High. Has the makings of an absolute slugfest, not instant classic. Bettis swings at a high one, 1-2 count. Or Ivada, excuse me. Now the lineup will flip over after this. Athena Lenartz on deck, a shortstop. One, 2 on the way. This one fouled back. That one lands in the bleachers. 1-2 count. And speaking of the bleachers, great crowd on hand. We're situated up here in the outfield grandstand. Little home run porch. All the home runs have been towards left field or center field. So 1-2 count, set the set-in pitch on the way. This one's chopped up. That's going to stay fair for a base hit. 1 run's going to come in. Back-to-back RBIs here by Vargas and Charlize Ivada. And a 1-run ball game. Athena Lenartz, the shortstop, coming in. We flip over the lineup. Still nobody out. Runners on first and second. As Lenartz sees the strike. Lenartz has not had the best of days from the plate. 0 for 3. She walked in the bottom of the second inning and flew out in the bottom of the first and the bottom of the third.
Live music and great food.
1 count. This one lines back over. A chance for a double play. We go, but they do get the line out. Lenartz will remain 0 for 4. She lines out. Puts one away. Runners still remaining here on first and second. Brings in Andrea Salinas, the left fielder. This one hit hard up the middle. That's going to find the gap between left and center. 1 run's going to come in. Runner going to be waved over to throw. So Lenartz actually didn't get out. We do apologize. But we have a tie ball game. Andrea Salinas with the RBI single. So Lenartz did get on base, so runners on the corners now sitting in. Again, still nobody out here. It's a tie ball game, 14-14. For a strike, 0-run count, and Harlingen down on the ropes. Swings their way and fight their way off the ropes. Go over here to Lily Rocha. Rocha was hit 3-run home runs before. Shoots one up high and goes off foul, 2 count. Lily Rocha, 2 for 3, walked in the bottom of the 4th as she was hit by a pitch. We complete the lineup in full circle. Lily Rocha had that single and then had that 3-run home run, and runners on first in the corner, so a chance to see another 3-run home run possibly would be poetic if it did happen. 0-2 pitch on the way. That one just a bit outside the zone, 1-2 count. A little too close to the call, but the umpire's call is the final say. So 1-2 count now sitting in on Rocha. Deals in the 1-2. This one fouled back. The count remaining 1-2. Count, set the deal. Pitch on the way. Rocha shoots one up high, and it's going to veer off foul right behind the third base dugout. Count remaining 1-2. Hey, a game that's been an absolute nail-biter, an absolute slugfest, a shootout, whatever you want to call it. So 1-2 count remaining on Rocha. Runners on the corners for the Lady Cardinals. Lenartz at third. Selena's over at first. Rocha deals. This one's high. Left fielder Altamirano coming in on in and reels it in. Runner going to tag up from third. And she'll be coming in as a sac fly brings the runner in to put one away. And Harlingen takes the lead. Jamie Gonzalez now coming in after a sac fly by Leah Rocha to bring in Lenartz. That leaves a lone runner at first in the form of Andrea Salinas. Jamie Gonzalez coming in. Gonzalez currently 1 for 3, singled in the bottom of the first, flew out in the bottom of the second, was hit by a pitch. She fouls one off to begin her 4th at bat, 0-1 count. This one shot foul down the left field line. 0-2 count, quickly sitting in on Gonzalez. So barely one out here in the bottom of the 4th to Lily Rocha. Got that sac fly to bring Lenartz in from third. So 0-2 count sitting in on Jamie Gonzalez. On deck, the center fielder, Amelia Salinas. One of the few Lady Cardinals that remain perfect on the day so far. This one shot foul down the left field line. Count remains 0-2 with Spedez. And Gonzalez continue to duke it out from the circle and the box. That wind still continue to play a factor in this one again. Ballpark, if you're standing on home plate, you're facing north-northwest. That wind blowing in from the south-southeast, and balls have been flying. We've seen 6 home runs in this matchup. As this one popped up high, and we've just seen home run 7. That one's gone. 2-run home run, Jamie Gonzalez, and a 3-run game here for Harlingen. Home run number 7, as I was talking about how the wind has been playing a key factor. Home run 7 comes in. by Jamie Gonzalez. Lady Cardinals take a 3-run lead. Has no activity in that Lady Falcon bullpen as of yet, but nevertheless, it's a 2-run home run for Jamie Gonzalez, and still 1 away as that clears the bases. This brings in Amelia Salinas, who's also perfect on the day. 3 for 3 RBI single, a bunt, and another single. And she shoots this one foul down the left field line just past the bullpen, 0-1 count. Oh, 1 count sitting in on Salinas. Gracita on deck. Shoots this one up high. Altamirano coming in on it. Reels it in. It was out number 3, excuse me. Now retire the side. As Harlingen does some damage, including a 2-run home run by Jamie Gonzalez. 17-14 coming back and tacking on 8 runs to make a 3-run lead. Top of the 5th after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Nita.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's game.
Back here to Real Sports Live. Ball 1 to start things off here in the top of the 5th inning. Tanya Rodriguez, the second baseman, leading things off in what's been a slugfest, 17-14. Yes, you're reading that score correctly. That one well upstairs, 2-0 count. 4 innings of softball, we've already seen 7 home runs, and we've seen improbable comebacks. As I'm at a loss for words in this matchup, which has been a great one here at 2-0 count, sitting in on Tanya Rodriguez as Madison Vargas already with 3 strikeouts. Steps back to the circle as Rodriguez fouls one back to give it a 2-1 count to kick things off. In the top of the 5th inning, here's some Lady Falcon fans right there. Order here in the top of the 5th to be followed by Caitlin Bettis, and Victoria Altamirano steps in. That one well upstairs, 3-1 count now sitting in on Tanya Rodriguez. Tanya Rodriguez 2 for 3, single in the top of the 1st. Right out in the top of the 2nd, had that 2 RBI double in the top of the 3rd. Here we are in the top of the 5th, 17-14. It was a 7-run game at the top of the 3rd, and then at the bottom of the 3rd, they get a run back, and then 9 runs come in to make it a 17-14 ball game for Harlingen, as that's going to be a walk. That's going to be the first hitter Vargas walks. We're back on a pickoff attempt.
On the court, in the arts,
It's Caitlin Bettis coming in here, already on 1-0 count. Shoots this one a mile. That's gone. Line drive, 2-shot home run by Caitlin Bettis. And it's a 1-run ball game here in the top of the 5th, and the runs just keep on coming. (17-16) your current score, a 2-run home run by Caitlin Bettis. That's going to be the first home run Vargas is going to allow. Look at the replay presented by Josh Moody Loans. Caitlin Bettis, a 2-run home run. That one just got over the fence at center field. It's Victoria Altamirano coming in. And we know she can hit a home run too. She had a 2-run home run in the top of the 1st. Ball 1 on Altamirano in her 4th at bat. Singled in the top of the 2nd, walked in the top of the 3rd. She steps in for her 4th at bat of the afternoon. So about to clear 2 hours into this ball game. Is that one missing a 2-0 count now on the left fielder Victoria Altamirano. Again, the win on and off again. Vargas deals 2-0. That one just a bit too inside. 3-0 count now sitting in on Altamirano, and Natasha Gonzalez on deck. Just tuning in, yes, that score is correct, 17-16. That one's going to be the ball. It's going to be a walk. She got hit by the pitch. I do apologize. A little too close to call, but she is hit by a pitch. Altamirano will take a trip on down to first base. This brings in Natasha Gonzalez. Teamwork right there. Gonzalez tying Natasha Gonzalez cleats. Little catcher help. Runner on first here, nobody out in the top of the 5th inning. 17-16 ball game. Well, inside a chance for a pickoff at first, not in time, but it is an 0-1 count on Natasha Gonzalez. Again, Natasha Gonzalez 1 for 3, but a big 1 for 3 with a solo home run in the top of the 1st. Struck out in the top of the 2nd, lined out in the top of the 3rd. And she comes in for her 4th at bat. Already 8 home runs in this matchup. And this one popped up high. That one going to the wall. Gone! 2-run home run. Natasha Gonzalez, her 2nd home run of the afternoon. Los Fresnos goes back on top, 18-17. Home run number 9 of the afternoon. Still nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. This brings in Crystal Bettis, the 3rd baseman, who's 3 for 3. 2 singles in the top of the 1st, top of the 3rd, and a 3-run home run in the top of the 3rd inning. Yes, she did bat twice in that very lengthy top of the 3rd. That made it a 14-7 ball game. Pitch upstairs for a ball. Crystal Bettis coming in. 1-0 count, 3 for 3 on the day. That one well upstairs, 2-0 count. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Fresno's back on top after a 2-run home run by Natasha Gonzalez. Set the deal, 2-0 pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 2-1 count. That one well outside, 3-1 count. It's been a very lengthy battle. An absolute slugfest, 17-18 your current score. 9 home runs in this matchup. That one well upstairs, and Bettis will take a trip on down to first, will walk. She has yet to be out from the plate. Now, quick meeting on the mound as Coach Ledesma comes on out. We'll step away for a few moments. Runner on first. Nobody down here in the top of the 5th. Lady Falcons lead by 18-17. You're watching Rose Sports Live.
Recess starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Back here to Real Sports Live, top of the 5th. Teresa Villa coming in, 1 for 3. One-0 count sitting in on Villa. So Vargas stays in the circle. That one well upstairs, 2-0 count. In 2 balls, no strike, nobody out. Runner on first. 18-17 ball game. The win has played a key factor. 9 home runs. This matchup is a wild pitch. That one's gonna allow runner to steal second. She does. Crystal Bettis moves on down to second base. Pitch, that one upstairs as well, and Bettis is going to trot on down to third. So 2 wild pitches, stolen bases. Now a runner going to be caught in a rundown. And she'll make it back safely. Villa walks. Brings in Avery Hayes, the right fielder. Runners now on the corners. Still nobody out. Baudella now coming in, a pinch hitter for Los Fresnos. Sophie Vadella coming in, sees a ball. This one hit up, going to be caught by the second baseman Ramirez. That's a fly out to put one away. Runner still remaining at the corners, so runner didn't move up to second. So Dakota Martinez steps in, 2 for 3 with 2 big RBI doubles. Struck out her last at bat in the top of the 4th. She was Vargas' 3rd strikeout. A quick meeting at the circle. Trying to rally behind again. Chance here to get some outs here with runners on 2nd and 3rd. Martinez is a big threat coming up to bat again. We already seen those 2 RBIs by her. This Lady Falcon Fire Squad. There's a reason they're called La Bomba Squad. 18-17 current score. Vargas still remaining in the circle. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 0-1 count. Vargas has been struggling as of late. Vargas steals in pitch. This one lined up to center field. That's a base hit. 1 run's going to come in. 2 runs coming in. She's going to try to go for 2 RBI double. And Dakota Martinez makes it a 3-run game, 20-17. And that's her second 2 RBI double of the afternoon. So you've officially cleared 2 hours and 2 minutes here in this game. Clears the bases, leaves her as a lone runner at second off that 2 RBI double. Go back to the top of the lineup with Andrea Guevara, the shortstop. 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. Now a bunt going to be laid down. Now it's going to be called foul, 0-1 count. In a quick meeting at the mound once again.
All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see it.
Out called. Tanya Rodriguez comes in now. That one missing. Tanya Rodriguez. 4 from the plate here with that 2 RBI double and a single in the top of the 1st. Count, pitch on the way. In there for a strike. We're going to be cutting a run down. Treats on down, back to second. 2-1 count now sitting in. And Tanya Rodriguez. 2 for 4 from the plate, including the 2 RBI double and the single in the top of the 1st. Missing for a ball. 3-1 count. Shout out to Daniel Evans tuning in from North Carolina. Up in Tar Heel country, they're in the March Madness tournament. It's going to be a line drive caught by the second baseman Ramirez. And that'll retire the side. A very lengthy one, but damage is done. 6 runs come in here for the Lady Falcons, 20-17. To the bottom of the 5th we go. You're watching Real Sports Live. It's a 3-1 count. Before we go, we'll show you the replay of the line drive caught by Savannah Ramirez. And we are going to the bottom of the 5th momentarily, but what a play, a line drive by Rodriguez, and a great catch there by Savannah. Here's a step away for a few moments. Once again, bottom of the 5th after this. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced.
Back here to Real Sports Live, bottom of the 5th inning, big swing and a miss on Gracida to start things off. 20-17 if you're just tuning in. Yes, you're reading that correctly. 9 home runs. And if you can hear the mic, that win has been the key contributing factor. Again, when you do send this ballpark, you're facing at a north-northwest. The wind blowing in from south, I believe wind gusts at about 15-20 miles an hour. The ball will fly, especially if you have heavy hitters on both squads. Leading things off, Chloe Gracida, 2 for 3 from the plate with 2 RBIs. It was an RBI double in the bottom of the 1st and an RBI single in the bottom of the 4th. See some fans right there. That one upstairs. Three balls, 1 strike. We do apologize, a little miscue. Again, more shout-outs. Give us a shout-out where you're watching from once again. That one fouled back in a full count, sitting in on the leadoff hitter, Gracida. She'll be followed by Savannah Ramirez. But a heck of a pick, a line drive to retire the side in the top of the 5th. And then Madison Vargas in the hole. Shout out to Sam Mendes tuning in. There's a strikeout called. Gracida will go down. That wind continue to blow and blow here. This puts one away as Gracida will go down on strikes. That's strikeout number 1 for Kate Bettis, who remains in the circle. Savannah Ramirez coming in, and she's been exceptional so far. 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs as well. An RBI single bottom of the 1st, and then a 2 RBI double in the bottom of the 4th. She flew out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. She comes in again. She had that nice pick. It's a big swing and a miss. So on count, had that nice line drive on Tanya Rodriguez at second base. Again, Kate Bettis picked up her first strikeout a few moments ago on Gracida. Madison Vargas, 3 strikeouts. Both pitchers, not the starting pitchers. This one big swing and a miss, so 2 count. Oh, 2 count. That one well upstairs looking for the top shelf of the zone. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. Out number 2. Strikeout number 2 for Kate Bettis. The first 2 hitters strike out in unison. here to begin the bottom half of the 5th inning in what's been an absolute slugfest. As Madison Vargas comes in with 2 away. Brings in Madison Vargas, who's exceptional. Also a home run in the bottom of the 3rd and an RBI single in the bottom of the 4th. She shoots one foul. That one's going to land on the concession stand, 0-1 count. Again, Madison Vargas came in that top half of the 3rd inning and replaced Clarissa Gomez, who got the start was Gabby Guevara for Los Fresnos. And Haley Ochoa comes in for 1 inning, and then Kate Bettis came in too, and she's been here ever since. So 1-1 count again. Madison Vargas, 3 strikeouts, 2 for 2 from the plate today, including that home run. On a 1-1 count, Bettis deals out. Two balls, 1 strike, excuse me. 2-1 on the way. That one just a bit outside. Now a 3-1 count sitting in on Vargas. Charlize Vada on deck. One of the lone lady Cardinals to be perfect on the day. 3 for 3 from the play is a 3-1. That one fouled back. Count remains full. Or the count goes full. Again, in what's been a slugfest. Count. This one fouled back the other way. That's going to land in the bullpen. A 3-2 count remaining so far. Again, what's been an absolute battle between 2 powerhouses. Pitch on the way. In there, strike 3 called. 1-2-3 inning here for Kate Bettis. She picks up 3 strikeouts in unison and now retire the side. A quick 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 5th, the quickest inning we've seen. We go to the top of the 6th after this. So Fresnos leads by 3. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner.
Back here to Real Sports Live, bring you to the top of the 6th inning. In there for a strike, 0-1 count. Tori Altamirano leading things off. She'll be followed by Natasha Gonzalez and then Crystal Bettis in the hole. here in the top order, the 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. No one count. I guess, folks, you're tuning in. I'm going to say it again. That score is correct. Is that one downstairs? 1-1 count to start things off here in the 6th inning. Thank you for tuning in here to some Thursday afternoon softball on Real Sports Live, coming to you from Harlingen High School, 32-6A. Lady Falcons and Lady Cardinals, and they've been duking it out ever since. 20-17 your current score. In there for a strike, 2-1 count. Again, Vargas back in the circle. One-two count. A little equipment switch. We'll step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and...
Real Sports Live, this one popped up in left field. That's Salinas who reels it in. It's one away. Saltamirano will fly out. She'll go 4 for 5 from the plate. That puts one away. Andrea Salinas making the grab and left as this brings in Natasha Gonzalez. Gonzalez steps in here as one away in the top of 6. A line drive to center field. That's a base hit. That one's to the wall for extra bases. She'll get there on safely. Now she's going to be caught in her rundown. She's going to go on down to third. He rolled a triple. Brings in Crystal Bettis. Gunned down the first 9 in time.
The Brownsville Independent School District
Ken Bettis has also been exceptional here. First 3 at bats, a single, and a 3-run home run. Then she walked in the top of the 5th. That one downstairs evens up the count at 1-1. Balls, 1 striker count. That one downstairs, runners on the corners. So Bettis is going to walk. She'll walk on 2 consecutive at bats. This brings in Teresa Villa, the center fielder. Teresa Villa comes in. Villa walked in the top of the 5th, but if you want to counter a hit, she's 1 for 4, doubled in the top of the 3rd, and runner going to be caught in a run down. She makes it back to the bag safely at first. Villa grounded out in the bottom of the on top of the first, struck out in the top of the third, and she walked in the top of the fifth, and her lone hit came in the top of the third inning, a double. And she batted twice in that very lengthy top of the third. I saw those runs come in to make it a 14-7 game. And that one gets a piece of her. So we're going to step away for a few moments here. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Vision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The most important moments in a child's life happen in their earliest years. Having a strong early childhood education enhances their future and success. That's why we are opening the Harlingen CISD Early Childhood Academy for pre-K students. At HCISD, we provide these opportunities for our youngest learners to foster their imagination and let their curiosity run while they develop their love for learning. These are the early steps to success, and Harlingen CISD is with them every step of the way.
We are Eddie Burkella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson.
And so Villa comes in. The base is loaded. Listening for a ball, 1-0 count. There for a strike, evens it up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here on Villa. Again, Villa 1 for 4, grounded out in the top of the first, double in the top of the third, struck out top of the third, walked in the top of the fifth. Shoots this one. That's going to be stopped by Rocha to throw to first in time. Puts 2 away. Villa grounds out. So run did come in. Sophie Videla down coming in. Her second at bat, she's 0 for 1. She flew out in the top of the 5th. Vargas fires. That one missing, 1-0 count. Count currently sitting in. This one popped up. Gonna be caught by Gonzalez in foul territory. Now to retire the side as Videla will fly out on 2 consecutive at-bats for her. She'll go for 2. And a run comes in. Here's runners left stranded at 21-17, your current score. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here at Real Sports Live, bottom of the sixth inning, Charlise Vada set to lead things off, 3 for 3 on the day with an RBI single in the bottom of the fourth. So here in the bottom of the sixth inning, 3-1-17 game, and shoots one down left field line, but goes off foul, 1 count. Again, 9 home runs in this matchup. As this one hit up the center field, that's going to be caught by the shortstop. Making a good grab right there. Guevara reels it in, put one away. So that ending Vada's bid for a perfect game as she flies out. Just brings in Athena Lenartz, who singled in the bottom of the fourth inning. She comes in and pops one up. Gonzalez trying to get that one, lost it in the sun. Okay, yeah, we did start off as a cloudy day. No 1 count, currently sitting in. Oh, 1 count, pitch on the way. In there for a strike. Now 0-2 quickly sitting in on Lenartz. Again, Lenartz 1 for 4, including a walk in the bottom of the second inning. Singled again in the bottom of the fourth. 0-2 count. Bettis deals. Shoots this one hard to center. That's back at the wall. Gone! Athena Lenartz solo home run with 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the sixth inning, and it's a 3-run game. She takes the walk around the diamond. A solo home run here, so she's had not the best of days, but she makes up with a huge solo home run. Represented by Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen. Makes it a 1-run game. Shot this one up dead center. And drops in there. Center field, Andrea Salinas coming in. And that's home run numero 10. Still with 1 away as this brings in Andrea Salinas. It's home run number 4 from Harlingen, number 6 for Los Fresnos. This one popped up. New first baseman coming in. So 0-1 count, sitting in, pitch on the way. This one fouled back, makes it 0-2 quickly. Big swing and a miss for strike 3 called, puts 2 away. Strikeout. Number 4 here for Kate Bettis. Lily Rocha coming in with 2 away. Empty bases, ball to start her and bat off. Andrea Salinas just struck out a few moments ago. Strikeout number 4 for Kate Bettis. They Roach out that sac fly in the bottom of the 4th, a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 2nd as she shoots one up high to left field. Back going on as a left field. That's going to drop for a base hit, a chance for extra bases, and she gets on with the double. Double by Lily Rocha to keep it going. Brings in Jamie Gonzalez. Jamie Gonzalez sent some shockwaves with the 2-run home run in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Two away. 3-run ball game here. In there for a strike 0-1 count. Jamie Gonzalez, 2 for 4 from the plate today. She singled in the bottom of the 1st, a fly out. Then she walked in the bottom of the 4th, they're being hit by a pitch. And then the bottom of the 4th, a 2-run home run. She took 2 at-bats now, very lengthy bottom of the 4th. Is that one missing for a ball? Ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 count, 2 apologizing. Is looking for number 5. Now in a well upstairs. Pitch on the way. That one missing. In what's been a very back and forth battle. Big swing and a miss. That's strike 2. It's a full count. We do apologize. A bit of miscue on the pitch log. This one hit hard down left field line. It's foul. Count remains full, sitting in on Jamie Gonzalez. That is on a full count, the deal, 3-2. Just missing. It's runners on 1st and 2nd. That's going to be a walk. And that wind continues to play a key factor. Amelia Salinas, center fielder, coming in. 3 for 4, an RBI single, a bunt to get on base, a single in the bottom of the 4th, and it flew out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Then that very lengthy bottom of the 4th inning that saw the Lady Cardinals take the lead. Again, the bottom of the 6th inning. Shoots this one hard. That one's going to drop foul. Altamirano's coming after it. 0-1 count. No 1 count currently sitting in. That one missing, evens up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. This one's chopped up, back over to shortstop. Fielder's choice at second, now retire the side. A run does come back after a solo home run by Athena Lenartz to make it a 3-run game, 21-18. You're watching Real Sports Live, don't go anywhere.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education.
Here to Real Sports Live, a wild pitch coming in, making a 2-0 count to start things off here in the top. 2-0 count to start things off. Elas Okazi leading things off here in the top half. Now the 7th innings, that's a 3-0 count early on. And Elas Okazi coming in for her first at bat. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Down well upstairs, so 4 straight balls, and she's going to take a walk on down to first to start things off here in the 7th inning. And what's been an absolute slugfest between Los Fresnos and Harlingen. Andrea Guevara set to lead things off here in the top, or follow up here in the top of the 7th, excuse me. It's a quick meeting at the circle. We'll sit away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences.
Here to Real Sports Live, Andrea Guevara set to lead things off. Here after Sokazi walked to start it off in the top of the 7th inning. Throw back to first on a pickoff, pops out of the glove of Gracida. There's a strike to start things off for Guevara. Andrea Guevara, 1 for 4 from the plate to 1 for 5 from the plate today, but she had that huge 2-run home run. That one missing for a ball, 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. 1 runner on first in the form of Ella Sokazi. Andrea Guevara last time there was a runner on base first. She had a 2-run home run. Wild pitch, that's gonna be a run on the second, so Kazi takes a trip on down to second base. Two balls, 1 strike. On Guevara, Tanya Rodriguez, second baseman on deck. Well, upstairs, 3-1 count. Both these teams looking to avoid losses. Los Fresnos looking to avoid a 2nd straight loss. A win here for Harlingen can tie it up 3-2 with Los Fresnos. It's a full count now sitting in on Guevara. Again, Harlingen looking to avoid their 3rd straight loss. Los Fresnos looking to avoid their 2nd straight. Dropping that nail biter to Westlaco on Tuesday night. And this one hit a mile up high. Left fielder Salinas coming in. No runner's going to tag up. It's 1 away. Andrea Salinas reels in the out. Second baseman Tanya Rodriguez comes in, who lined out for a good grab. Pitch missing upstairs for a ball, 1-0 count. What's been a crazy, crazy series of events this whole day. We are about to approach the 3-hour mark, about 15 minutes away. It's been a great day for softball here. Temperature starting to heat up. Now we started off with a 72-degree first pitch. It's 87 degrees now here in Harlingen as that one gets fouled off to even up the count at 1-1. Tanya Rodriguez, 2 for 5. A single and a 2 RBI double she had in the top of the 3rd inning. Her only 2 hits. There she flew out, lined out, and grounded out. Vargas shoots one just a bit too upstairs. One count, currently sitting in. Two balls, 2 strikes. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3 called, puts 2 away. Strikeout number 4 for Madison Vargas. Tanya Rodriguez will go down to strikes. Caitlin Bettis comes in. And 2 away after strikeout number 4 for Vargas. Antonio Rodriguez. Pitch well upstairs. Okazi will move on down to third. It's a 1-0 count now to sit in on Caitlin Bettis. Caitlin Bettis with 4 strikeouts. 2 for 2 from the plate. To RBI double and a 2-run home run. Two-0 count now sitting in on Bettis. Harlingen High to take on Donna North on March 22nd. Fresnos takes on Brownsville Hannah March 22nd. This Tuesday. As this one hit up high down the right field. Now it's going to drop dead, so Kazi will come in. So a single, an RBI single by Caitlin Bettis brings Okazi in from third. It's a 22-18 game, back to a 4-run ball game we go. Comes in Victoria Altamirano. Here in the top of the 7th, the runner on first, 2 away. Vargas trying to get one more final out. Pitch missing for a ball, 1-0 count. Vargas steals the 1-0. This one popped up, it's gonna go off out of play. And 1-1 count now sitting in Altamirano, who got the party started for Los Fresnos with a 2-run home run. And she had a single in the top of the 2nd, and she's walked, she's been hit by a pitch. She flew out. 1-1 count. Pitch well upstairs, 2-1 count now sitting in on Altamirano, left fielder. Set to go, 2-1 pitch on the way. That was just a bit too high, 3-1 count. Big potential pitch coming on. In there for a strike, evens it up, and a full count now sitting in. On the inside corner of the zone. So full count sitting on Altamirano, potential final hitter. As Vargas looks for out number 3, strikeout number 5 for her on the day. Waits her sign from Gonzalez, deals in, payoff pitch. This one popped up high. Rocha trying to track it down. The grab is going to be made by Lenartz. Take a little contact in each other, but they quickly get back up to their own 2 feet. Fresno's tacks in the run off the RBI single by Caitlin Bettis, bringing in A.L. Sokazi from third. So we go to the bottom of the 7th after this 4-run lead. Can Harlingen pull it off? You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
This is Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Here at Real Sports Live, bottom of the 7th, big swing and a miss. Gracita set the lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. She'll be followed by Savannah Ramirez and Madison Vargas. Euler on the lineup. Pitch missing, evens up the count at 1-1. 2 hours and 51 minutes into this game. Big swing and a miss, 1-2 count by Gracita. Kate Bett is looking for strikeout number 5 on the day. It's going to be hard to pick a player of the game for this one after the way everyone's been playing. Just a great game. Great hard-fought effort by both teams. It's a 1-2 pitch on the way. That one just missing the top corner of the zone. Evens it up at 2-2. Have some baseball on later for Real Sports Live. 2-2 count. This one hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Gracita, and she gets on with a single. Now a potential rally building up for Harlingen. It's Gracita gets on with a single. She'll go 3 for 5 on the day. Savannah Ramirez now coming in. Pitch a bit too inside, 1-0 count. A base hit by Gracita a few moments ago. Right side of your screen presented by South Padre Island. Swing back, runner going to be caught, and a run down, but she makes it back in time, but swing and a miss. Evens up the count, 1-1 on Savannah Ramirez. Savannah Ramirez, 2 for 4 RBI single bottom of the first, 2 RBI double in the bottom of the fourth. She flew out in the bottom of the third, struck out in the bottom of the fifth. So that one missing. That goes as a 1-2-1 count, excuse me. Or 1-2 count. That one upstairs evens it up at 2-2. Tried to pick her off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, runner on first. 80 Cardinals trying to get a rally going. This one hit up. That's going to be caught by the shortstop. Guevara making a good grab here and trying to get a pick off in a double play. Gracita retreats on back to first safely. But a huge catch right there by Andrea Guevara. Look at the replay presented by Roy Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen. So that'll be an out that goes against Savannah Ramirez. As Madison Vargas comes in. Great grab right there by Andrea Guevara in outfield, leaving her comfort zone in short. Puts one away. Runner still on first as Vargas comes in. She's been exceptional so far. She's 2 for 3 as she sees a strike. 0-1 count here again. Vargas 2 for 3, a home run, bottom of the third, and an RBI in the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, feels like it's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, but it's barely 2 o'clock on the day. That one's in there for a strike, so 2 straight strikes dealt in. My bet is on Madison Vargas. Vargas 4 strikeouts. Bet is looking for her 5th. Potential out number 2. 0-2 deal. This one hit up the middle. Going to be stopped by Guevara. A chance for the double play. They got it. Lady Falcons win a shootout 22-18. Welcome here to the Real Sports Live post-game show presented by Josh Moody Loan, San Benito EDC, and San Padre Island. What a matchup. It's a quick game here as we'll get you the Real Sports Live play of the game momentarily. But who can you give the player of the game to in a great matchup? Again, 10 home runs seen. So we'll give it to Natasha Gonzalez, who had 2 home runs. Natasha Gonzalez, those 2 home runs. A solo home run at the top of the first and the top of the fifth, a 2-run home run. Had a huge triple as well. Just a great matchup. Fresnos will improve to 4-1. Harlingen will fall to 2-3 in a big game, so these two teams will face off again. April 12th in Los Fresnos. 22-18, yes, you heard me correctly. That was a big matchup. 10 home runs, and it said it was a very windy day, and that was going to play a factor, and it did. A lot of firepower. Guevara had a home run. Rodriguez had a home run. Altamirano had 1. Gonzalez, our player of the game, had 2. Crystal Bettis had 3. Caitlin Bettis had 1. Around for Harlingen, Athena Lenartz had a solo home run. 3-run home run by Lily Rocha. Jamie Gonzalez, a 2-run home run. Madison Vargas with a solo home run. Was a great matchup here, folks. So great big game. So what's next for both teams? Anna takes on Los Fresnos March 22nd. Harlingen takes on Donna North. Again, your final score, 22-18. That's going to do it for us here from Harlingen on a very windy, beautiful Thursday afternoon. Signing off for now for Joe Bowling, for Rudy Zamaripa, for Andrew Cordero. Cam Ruiz had some photography for Real Sports Live down near the dugouts. I'm Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and goodbye from Harlingen, Texas. Los Fresnos wins a shootout 22-18. As always, stay safe, goodbye, and God bless. We'll see you on the next broadcast.